Hey guys, so today I'm just going over to a place to feed someone's cat, but Jesus Christ, things have gone much more eventful than last video. Last video I was like, oh my god, I pissed off my dad, I call him mentally ill and stuff. Somehow that wasn't even the worst one. Well, not even the worst one, but it's like that wasn't even the most like eventful. Things have gotten even more crazier over August, the start of August. One of my only friends I had left, IRL, his name was Ian. That's what his name was. You know, he was a junkie. He's a junkie, and you know, kind of mentally incompetent, I would say. Like before, when I first met him, you know, he was a pretty knowledgeable guy, right? He was pretty smart and shit. You know, he worked out a lot. You know, he was like a gym guy. Then at some point, just something happened with him, right? Something just happened with him, and I think it was mainly because, you know, he like at some point when he started going to university, he started to major in computer science, and I know exactly how this is going to go. So apparently it was actually the university was just too much for him. Like the subject matter wasn't bad for him, but like trying to like do all that stuff in college was awful. Which, you know, thank you, Ian. That doesn't make my fear even any better, but at least you're real with me there. But anyways, then after that, he just started like becoming a ginormous junkie. He started working at like some stupid nursing home where he literally like works with shitty laundry. And nowadays, you know, he lost the build that he used to have, and now he's like fat and shit. And because of the amount of fucking drugs that he does every day, he's like almost nearly impossible to talk with. And this comes to why I stopped being friends with him. The reason that I stopped becoming friends with Ian was because one day he just fucking snapped on me. Now the reason was that if I remember correctly, I was talking about how I was feeling, right? And I was kind of feeling kind of suicidal, and this guy starts going like, and while he's doing that, right? And while he's doing shit like that, you know, I'm like talking about some serious shit because I have like nobody else to really talk to, you know, besides fucking people on the internet who, you know, I don't even consider to be good outlets most of the time. Which you'll see from now, I now disagree with the sentiment. But anyways, when I'm doing that, I got kind of angry. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the hell? Like, why are you doing this stupid dumb shit? And he does this all the time, even over every serious thing. You know, and it's awful. And then he just started to freak out on me. And then I think he tried to hurt me. He was trying to start some shit. You know, and I just straight up just fucking left. You know, went away from his house, and I just like called my mom and got picked up. I thought I was gonna see some like black girls fighters or some shit. But now for the more important things. So you know, I was pretty nihilistic about ever getting a new friend or possibly getting a girlfriend, and I think that might change, but it's through a certain type of need. It's for a certain type of way I'm getting it that I would have frowned upon months ago, you know, or years ago, and that is online relationships. I found a very, very nice girl, which I won't give names, and you know, I feel like we're great friends right now, right? and things have been just going really well in general. I really like talking to her. I feel like she's really the only true friend I actually have left. You know? Besides maybe a few people, but it's mainly her. The other people, those are just friends. But this person, I've, like, shown more of myself, like, more of how I actually feel with this person than most other people. And of course I didn't say this to somebody who's like a faceless person on the internet. Like, person with a face, you know, because like that's like, you know, that's better, because like I feel like if you just like speak to some faceless guy, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's not that good, right? Because number one, you know, you're revealing more of yourself and they aren't. And the reason why I was fine with this, because we both revealed each other very openly about a lot of things. And because of that, you know, me and her, are great buddies, I'd say. I could possibly change that though. I could probably try to date her somehow by trying to be more with her, which I want to be, because I like talking to her. And if I somehow get this to work, it's going to feel very surreal. And I feel like I'd be very happy. Something I just haven't felt in a very long time. And like with university starting, I don't even feel that happy about it, you know? Like, I feel like I was supposed to be very happy because, you know, I'm not getting to that stage of life where I'm going to meet new people and like all the other stupid shit that your parents like, you know, pump up with college, besides like student loan debt and like useless majors. But this person though, this girl, who I might just say Jay as like a placeholder name, and this person who I'll refer to as Jay has been the only person that has made me happy and has given me any like motivation to kind of keep going right now. Not even college, not even the idea that I might have a good career, quote unquote, because there's gonna be no good careers in the future, or literally anybody else. This is like the only person that is keeping me going right now. And if things just go well enough with her, and I somehow like date her or something, or like, you know, we become, or like in some way we become super entangled, you know, together. Whatever way, that is all that matters. And that's all that matters for right now. Sorry if I saw some weird shit over there. But yeah, that's what's keeping me going right now. But yeah, so far August has been probably the craziest month I think I've ever had. The most momentum that has ever happened. Most has happened ever. You know, and I'm gonna have college soon, and I'm not even fucking ready with that, you know. Because college is kind of like a sign that, you know, you have to grow up eventually. You know. And also just because, like, just going to the college, going on orientation day, which isn't really a quote-unquote best descriptor of college, because, you know, it's like 8 hours. But even then, just being around the people at this university I'm going to, I just do not like any of them. I don't know what it is about them, but they come off extremely performative and very plastic. Like, and they're all things that just aren't me. They're all like, oh yeah, man, I'm an engineering student. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to do whatever I want. Like, oh, look at me. I'm going to be able to, like, whatever, build this shit. And also I'm going to do, like, theater and a bunch of other crazy fucking things on top of engineering. Look how realistic I am. You know, of course these are, like, freshmen, right? So they don't know any better. But, like, come on, man. It's like, what is the point of all that shit, you know? You know, and people might hate business majors, but at least business majors are more honest, where they're like, hey, I just want to make money. That's how most of them spoke to me, like. But even then with those people, you know, it's like they're soulless. You know what I mean? I guess, like, and like all the other people who are majoring in other shit, they're like also pretty unrealistic. Like, they just won't say why they're actually doing it. You know what I mean? Besides business majors saying they make money. But that's just really it, you know? And yeah. Not very happy about going to university because from a mile away, it's exactly like high school. There's just nothing different. Everything there is exactly the same culture-wise. So I'm not very happy about what I'm about to get myself into.